everyone, my name is Almyra Daod, together with Monera Akas, Shaima Pedtamanan, Jimraida Udin, and Almina Lidasan. And we will be giving a review about that sugar film and also our insights about the questions that is given to us. So let us start. That sugar film will surely change the way you think about consuming healthy food. At first, I thought that sugar film is not that interesting, but then I was wrong. Because as I watched the movie, I realized that it was filled with new surprising truth about sugar and the negative effect of its excessive use to our body, which I think most of us didn't know, especially the foods we considered healthy, such as fruit juices and low-fat yogurt, which actually had an additional flavor. That sugar film is an Australia's highest grossing film, which increased the global awareness of dangers brought by hidden sugar to our health. It is the story of a one man's quest to learn the harsh truth about sugar. This film looks at the hidden sugar of the foods and the effect it can have to human life or human body. That sugar film also is a self-proclaimed test subject goes on a one-of-a-kind experiment to expose the consequences of a high sugar diet on a healthy body. And this experience of Damon Gamu sends his body to the negative effect that sugar has on the body. To do so, let us explore a little further to the movie by listening to the answers of my companion to the question, how does the overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based product potentially prevent us from achieving eudaimonia? Miss Akas?
Thank you, Almara, for that introduction. Okay. Before I start, tackle or answer the questions, how overproduction and overconsumption potentially prevent us from achieving eudaimonia. The First, I would like to introduce a little bit of the meaning of eudaimonia. So what is eudaimonia? Eudaimonia is happiness, and according to Aristotle, everything has the purpose, so that the purpose of the man is to achieve eudaimonia, which is a state of a serene and permanent happiness rather than the momentary exaltation of the senses. The overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based products, on the other hand, lead us to the opposite meaning or side of eudaimonia. How come? As I observed and stated in the video, there are two factors that the reason why we are overconsume sugar and the production of sugar-based products increases. First factors are the producers, the industry itself, because they produce a lot of sugar-based product just to earn plenty of money, and which gives them temporary happiness but risks the health of the people. That's and the second factors will be discussed by Shaima Pidamanan.
The second factor of overproduction and overconsumption of sugar-based products is the consumer itself. As the supply of sugar-based products increases, the demand of their consumption also increases too. It is due to the effect of it. I observed in the movie when this man began experimenting with the changes and effects of consuming an excessive amount of sugar-based products for more than 60 days. His normal life and health changed directly from thin to bigger belly. Also, his sleep routine, blood pressure, weight gain, and mood change rapidly, particularly when he consumes too much sugar. He started to feel too much happiness and satisfaction that leads his desire into addiction. We feel this every time we consume sugar-based products, which is bad for our health. and our metabolism, which causes diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and obesity.
That's right, Shaima. Thus, we should all start deciding to stop eating sugar-based products. Instead, we should eat fresh vegetables, fruits, meats, and eggs that produce glucose sugar, not fructose sugar. Also, drink plenty of water instead of drinking juices or soft drinks, as well as exercise regularly so that we can achieve real happiness. We can achieve eudaimonia. That's all.
Let's proceed to the next question that will be answered by Miss Odin. Miss Odin, my question for you is there indeed a need for industries to regulate the production of sugar-based products and for consumers to reduce their consumption if they are to journey toward a good life together?
Good day everyone, I am Jumraida M. Uhin and I will be answering the question read by Ms. Shaima. By the way, thank you Ms. Shaima. The question is there indeed a need for industries to regulate the production of sugar-based products and for consumers to reduce their consumption if they are to journey toward the good life together? And yes, there may be a need, but companies have a responsibility to their stockholders to be profitable because sugar is subsidized by the government as a result of corporate pressure, and the government is unlikely to take a strong stance against it. The government will issue platitudes such as a decrease intake of sugary beverage, but that will be sugar is added to items to make them more appealing to consumers and to trigger endorphins in the brain, which boosts consumption and profits. Because industry and the government will do nothing to reduce sugar consumption, it is up to the customer to become more aware and purchase sugar-free or low-sugar products. Only by doing so will businesses change the sugar content of their products. The food businesses and industries done an excellent job of making our own meals taste delicious. We just need to be more conscious of our dietary choices and seek better balance with it. That would be all, and proceeding to the conclusion part that will deliver by Miss Almina Lidas. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Almina Bilidasan and I am the one to share the conclusion from this topic or in our group. So, the situation today has been created by unmindful production and also unmindful consumption. We consume to forget our worries, anxieties, problems, and more. So, the one thing or the things that we consume the most is sugar, because we all know sugar is can give a good taste in every food, especially in dessert, drinks. So sugar is not unhealthful by itself. However, consuming a natural source of sugar is better than consuming added sugar. So, having an excess sugar in that on diet can cause a serious condition in our body, including heart disease, weight gain, obesity, diabetes, and more. So, the message of the film we watch is that be aware of foods that labeled as healthy as they might be high in sugar, and it could be the source of your inability to maintain your health. Furthermore, from this movie we watch, let me have a substantial realization, which at this age I could start fixing myself, or I would start fixing my lifestyle in terms of eating food, especially with a high amount of sugar, for me to avoid such a serious condition that I have mentioned a while ago. and also to avoid regrets at the end. So lastly, I believe that each of us should make it a habit to check or look first the content and also the nutritional value of foods we consume. Thank you.